Hello children, today's thought. To succeed in your mission, you must have a single-minded devotion to your goal. To succeed in your mission, you must have a single-minded devotion to your goal. With this beautiful thought, let us continue with our fifth chapter of Math 2, that is quadrilaterals. Now we will solve questions from problem set 5. Question number 5. Diagonals PR and QS of a rhombus PQRS are 20 cm and 48 cm respectively. Find the length of side PQ. This is your rhombus. PQRS is a rhombus and diagonals PR and QS of a rhombus are 20 cm and 40 cm. These are diagonals. SQ and PR are diagonals. Find the length of side PQ here to find out the length of side PQ. Now solution. Quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus. Diagonals PR and QS intersect at point M. Quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus. Okay. Diagonals PR and QS intersect at point M. Let PR equal to 20 cm and QS equal to 40 cm. We know diagonals of a rhombus are bisectors of each other. Diagonals of a rhombus are bisectors of each other. Therefore, PM is half of PR and QM is half of QS. So, solution. Quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus. Diagonals PR and QS intersect at point M. PR equal to 20 cm and QS equal to 48 cm. Diagonals of a rhombus are bisectors of each other. So, PM is half of PR because diagonals of a rhombus are bisectors of each other. So, PM is half of PR and QM is half of QL. So, PM equal to half of 20. PR is 20. Substitute here 20 and QM is half of QS means QM equal to half of 48. QS is 48. Substitute here 48. So, half of 20 is 10 centimeters. So, PM equal to 10 centimeter and half of 48 is 24 centimeter. Therefore, QM is equal to 24 centimeter. Now in triangle PMQ, diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors. We know diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisector. So for this triangle PMQ, angle PMQ is equal to 90 degrees. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. PQ square equal to PM square plus QM square. We can use Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle PMQ, angle PMQ is equal to 90 degree. Diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular to each other. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. Therefore PQ square equal to PM square plus QM square. Pythagoras theorem. But PM is 10. PM is 10 and QM is 24. So substitute the value of PM and QM here. So PM square means 10 square plus QM is 24 means 24 square. 10 square is 100 plus 24 square is 576. So 100 plus 576 is 676. So PQ square is 676. Therefore PQ is equal to 26 centimeter. Taking square root. Square root of 676 is 26. So PQ equal to 26 centimeter. Therefore length of side PQ is 26 centimeter. Length of side PQ is 26 centimeter. Now question number 6. Diagonals of a rectangle PQRS are intersecting in point M. PQRS is a rectangle and PR and QS are diagonals which intersect at point M. If angle QMR equal to 50 degree, QMR is given 50 degree, then find the measure of angle MPS. Here to find out MPS, here to find out this angle. Now solution. Angle PMS equal to angle QMR, vertically opposite angles. Angle PMS is equal to angle QMR, vertically opposite angle. But angle QMR is given 50 degree. It means angle PMS is also 50 degree. So, but angle QMR equal to 50 degree. Therefore, angle PM is also equal to 50 degree. And this is your equation 1. Now PR equal to QS, this is your equation 2 because diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. PR is equal to QS because diagonals of a rhombus are congruent. So PR equal to QS. This is your second equation. Now PM is half of PR and SM is half of QS because diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. So PM is half of PR and SM is half of QS because diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. So PM is equal to half of PR, this is your equation 3, SM equal to half of QS, this is your equation 4, and for both reason is diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. Therefore, PM is equal to SM because PR is equal to QS from equation 2. PR equal to QS, so half of PR is equal to half of QS, therefore PM is equal to SM, therefore PM is equal to SM from equation 2, 3 and 4, and this is your equation 5. This is your equation 5. Now see, in triangle MPS, this triangle, in triangle MPS, angle MPS equal to angle MSP, isosceles triangle theorem, because PM is equal to SM and this is your equation 5. Therefore, angle MPS equal to angle MSP, reason is isosceles triangle theorem, and let MPS equal to MSP equal to X, and we know sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So here in triangle MPS, side PM is congruent to side SM from equation 5. Therefore, angle MPS is congruent to angle MSP and reason is isosceles triangle theorem. Now both angles are congruent. So let angle MPS equal to angle MSP equal to X. Let angle MPS equal to angle MSP equal to X. And we know sum of all three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So for this triangle MPS, angle MPS plus angle MSP plus angle PMS is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now for MPS and MSP substitute X. So X plus 50 equal to 180 degree. For MPS substitute X, for MSP also substitute X, and PMS is given 50 degree. So X plus 50 equal to 180 degree from 6 and given. So X plus X is 2X. Therefore 2X equal to 180 minus 50. 180 minus 50. Therefore 2X equal to 130. 180 minus 50 is 130. 2X equal to 130. Therefore X equal to 130 upon 2. 130 divided by 2. So X is equal to 65 degree. But what is your X? X is your angle MPS. Therefore angle MPS is equal to 65 degree. Angle MPS is equal to 65 degree.